Hi boys and girls, and welcome to the second instalment of 5 exercises in 5 minutes. Hopefully you've tried the first one and that went well, and now we can move on to the second one and we can make it a little bit tougher. Okay, so the first exercise then, we're going to do a hop squat. So you need to have your legs just a bit more than shoulder width apart and your toes facing forwards. From there we're going to hop off the toe, like so, and we want to maintain that for 1 minute. Now with this we need to make sure we're bending our knees, okay? We bend our knees and as we come down it's almost like into a squat position, okay, and we absorb the shock. If we want to make this quite hard, we can do it faster, and if we want to make it a little bit easier, we can do it at a more steady pace. But the idea is that we try and maintain that for 1 minute. Okay, on to the next exercise. We're going to do a pulsing plank, so we want to come down onto the ground. We're going to hold a plank position, and for this we want to be nice and flat from the head all the way through down to my heel. I'm pulling in at the quad and I'm pulling my belly button, retracting up towards my spine. And I'm going to hold it like this. Now from this position, I'm going to come up on my hands and back down again, making sure that I alternate it. So I come up on my right hand and down, then I come up with my left hand leading and down. Really important that we keep a flat back. If you find it a little bit too tough, you can always do it on your knees. Okay, sink the hips in so you're flat from your knee all the way up to your shoulder. And we can come up and down like this. Okay, but again, we want to keep that going for 1 minute. Okay, next exercise then. We're going to do walkouts. So, we start from the squat position, as I showed you earlier. We're going to squat down, back nice and straight. I'm going to walk out with my hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Okay, it's really important when we're doing this that we bend the knees on the way down and we bend the knees when we come back. If I don't bend my knees when I come back, then I'm going to come up in this position, and then when I stand up I'm using my lower back, which we don't really want to do. So we squat down, walk out, and walk back. To make it harder, we can do it nice and fast. And to make it a little bit easier, we can do it at a more steady pace. Okay, the next exercise, we're going to go on the ground again. I'm going to go into a side plank position. So we want to be straight from the heel, all the way through the body, all the way up to the head. From there I'm going to come up on my elbow, and my elbow should be directly underneath my shoulder, and I'm going to hold this position. From here I'm going to go down and up for 30 seconds, really pulling in tight and feeling it on my obliques. 30 seconds on this side. I'm going to flip over and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now if that gets a little bit too tough for you, we can go on to the knee. We still want to be in a straight line, but we can carry out the same action, and that makes it slightly easier for you. Okay, so side plank raises, 30 seconds each side. Last exercise then. So for this we need a step. So any sort of small step in the house or a stair, but something you're comfortable with doing. So you need to test it first and check. Again, I'm going to hold a plank position like this, so I'm nice flat. This time it's a high plank, and I'm flat from my heel all the way up through to my shoulder. I need to get close to the step with my body weight directly, so my shoulder directly above my hands. I'm going to step up and back down, up and back down, like so. Now it's really important that I don't start twisting my hips, they stay nice and central, okay, nice and flat, and again, it's important that I lead with my left hand and my right hand, not just one. So for example, I come up with my left, down, this time I come up with my right. If it's getting really difficult, or you're not at that level yet, you can come down onto your knees, and you can do hand step-ups on your knees, like so. Okay, so that's your 5 exercises this time. I hope it goes well. Please try it and let me know your feedback. I'll be interested to see how it goes. Okay, speak to you soon. Ciao.